That's good because my mum is watching, so she'll get it up. Okay.
Just to catch the heater and leave that to port, and we'll come back down to the one up there. We'll come down so we come back.
Rich, can you tell us what you're doing on board CV30, please?
That's a very good question. What am I doing on CV30? I'm currently here to make a documentary on Team Unicef on CV30, working with the likes of Henry Dale, conqueror of the North Atlantic via a little rowing boat, and we're making a 7-part TV series, on a serious note, a 7-part TV series for Fox Sports, which is ongoing. So I've been on the boat since London, along with Henry and various other people. Very Henry oriented, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should be on it. And yeah, this is month 8 or month 9 now, the Clipper race, and we've already got just 2 legs to go back to London. So when this is the first champagne sailing we've had in quite a while, seeing as we've just come off the back of the North Pacific, which is fairly hellish. So yeah, having left Seattle on our way down to Panama, this is pretty ideal really, and the first time I've been able to get this bad boy out properly in about, I don't know, 6 weeks. So it's a good sign of the times.
And are you looking forward to getting home?
I think, like most people who are going all the way around, very much so. I mean, who wouldn't want to get home at this point? But we're enjoying it, and it's a bit of a conundrum really, because you're torn between the sadness of it actually ending, but also the real hardship of not being at home and seeing loved ones for such a long time. So yeah, I think like everybody, I'm keen to get back.
I'm trying to keep myself super fit, and in the mode of a honed athlete that I am. So I was doing my step routine.
Was this the one that you were going to do on the last leg?
It was, and I failed miserably, yes.
Was that because the weather was shit?
That's because the boat was constantly heeled over at 60 degrees, yes. So I'm making up for lost time now. So when I do go back to the UK, in August, I'll be ready to go straight out to the Alps and conquer the Alps.
Oh, hello Richard, what are you up to?
Hello. I don't think I've ever got this far forward before in the boat. It's never been that steady.
Right, that is a big lens you have there.
Thank you, Henry. Very kind. Practice my pull focusing.
Right, Richard's about to shoot an interview with me, so better stop messing around, otherwise he'll get angry.
He won't get angry. I've dealt with John before. John's like, you know, sort of controlling a child. He just runs around.
That's for you, John.
That's for John.
Like a finely honed monkey.
Nice pink candles. Yeah. We thought you wouldn't mind that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tommy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah. What is it? What is it? A life raft?
It's a life raft.
Yeah, I see it.
Come up here. It's like a little pedalo life raft boat thing. It's really wonderful. Canopy. It was a canopy.
We've just passed a abandoned small leisure craft, a small little speedboat. Just be advised, it's probably on your track cover. Yeah, we're standing by, one sec.
Okay, thank you. Over.
Look under your bum. Yeah, down a little bit further. Down a bit. Left.
Is everything there all the time?
No.
Did you just throw it out?
Yeah.
Why? No. Throw it away. Throw it away! Ah! You're such a twat. And it doesn't matter. Much better. Oh! I didn't even flip. No. Ah!
slice and share.
Is that one Snickers?
That is one.
It will be sliced, whether or not the share.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Henry. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Richard, you mind explaining what the hell you're doing?
Well, about 17, 18 days into this race 10 of the Clipper race, I'm just basically sweating it out like everybody else in the nav station. Temperatures in the nav station are probably around 35 degrees. You can't really escape the heat because on deck it's basically, well, you're obviously in line of sight of the sun. You come below, it's like an oven, as described by Henry previously. And yeah, I think in these conditions it's pretty much a case of pottering around and trying to find something to do, because everyone's pretty much zapped energy-wise from obviously being in these conditions. So yeah, long may it not continue.
Any ideas when you're actually going to get the camera out and start making making some film?
I was thinking something along the lines of maybe on the approach to New York.
Well, I have a volunteer who's doing the dishes for me. Isn't that great? And this is Richard. He is the medium on board.
Yeah.
So
Medium, yeah,
he must be a lovely guy.
Lovely guy. Basically, I waited till I knew Henry was with a camera in the galley, and I seized the opportunity to make me look like a contributing crew member.
So can you give us some context here? Could you tell us that Richard's normally dead weight?
Again?
Oh, I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
Leading the witness.
What sort of help does Richard put in towards sailing the boat normally?
Well, normally not too much. He's just trying to catch you on the worst moments of your life.
Yeah.
That's his job.
So basically he's making money out of our misery.
Right.
Yeah.
He does.
I think what there's been is an element of being lost in translation there.
And now he's trying to make up.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing a good
He's
job.
obviously feeling guilty.
He must have.
It's taken
Day 19.
It's taken 19 days for him
Right. To go there.
to reach his guilt threshold.
I thought we'd be in port by now, that's all. Well, at the moment we've got two boats in line of sight. We have, where are they? Telemed, who are just over there, and we have El Match just over there. So, with about 45 degree separation, you have two boats, of which, in case we set off from Seattle about 3,000 miles ago, and here they are. So that's quite close. But then again, is it really that surprising considering it's a matched fleet and also we're heading in the same direction? But the challenge we have at the moment is we are basically south of our finishing gate, or what we think will be the finishing gate. And that results in us having to tack back north to come back around. So we're essentially the wrong side of the finishing post. And in a marathon that obviously wouldn't work, so it's quite a peculiar situation really.
You'll leave him on, yeah?
Mine's giving me a short interview.
I'd love to.
Tell me what's going on here.
Well, Henry, as you can see, I'm underneath the boat. I've got my foot on the rudder. We've just jumped off our boat along with Elmax and Derry after a little impromptu meet-up after the finish line. And we are currently about 250 miles off the coast of Mexico, or at least Guatemala, I'd say. But I have to say, just keeping yourself afloat takes an enormous amount of energy out here, as you probably found as you're hanging on under the boat at this point. Which no one really wants, or maybe you do. Lots of fun nevertheless.
Yeah, the music didn't change.
That is a good point.
Watch this, Gary. It's slippery there. You get your knee on now.
Oh my God. I want to watch it. Henry's distracted me clearly.
What if you could give me a few words, please, Richard? What's going on here?
Oh, no, hang on.
There we go.
You've got to do this as well when you're helming, so you can't see any of the instruments. I'm going to see what.
Have you got a really bright light we can shine in your eyes?
That's fine. Is this some sort of revenge? We're going to do that poem later, by the way.
Okay, anyway, so
what instrument
what's going on?
I don't know. Well, I can just guess.
What's your thoughts?
I can just guess now. And just, I can just guess now.
That's what he does when he sits
No,
on
no.
the boom.
I can. No,
When
that's
you sit
fine.
on the bang right in front of the instrument.
No, that's fine. I don't do both those things though. I'm held to the horizon, Henry. The problem with the horizon, however, is the thing
Just
on
say
it.
you're feeling it. I'm feeling it.
I've stabilised now, Henry. I'm following about 98 now, which is what people want really. Little adjustment. Neil was a good teacher. Is a good teacher. This is how it feels to be on the other end of this this pressure. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing to people effectively for about 9 months of my life. Annoying people with cameras in their face. And then getting them to talk about it as well. But I'm learning quickly. I can now get it within 2 degrees. Although the waters may seem calm, they're actually quite ferocious, and you never quite grasp on camera the ferocious nature of the seas. So,
could you remove your sunglasses, please?
Why?
Well,
Do you want to see the fear in my eyes?
I want you to be
Sincere.
Can you turn around so the sun's blinding you?
No, I can't do that. But is that an authentic?
That's another thing that you do, isn't
Is that
it?
another thing I do? As people suffer, I just sit behind the camera with my sunglasses on.
Can you tell us what's going on over there?
Over where?
Over to your left.
My left. Not a lot. Well, Martin actually is doing some step-ups. I'm not sure how effective they are, how efficient they are, but he does them every day. I mean, on the first day I thought he was having some sort of mild stroke, but he insists that it's not the case.
It's not really helping to get rid of his paunch, though, is it?
I think mine has a very athletic body.
Yeah.
Yes. No, not really.
Big super yacht or big racing yacht.
Oh yeah.
Just
hit it out the ballpark.
see you this evening. Chloe, you're getting a penis colada. Do you know what that means?
No. Enlighten me.
I have considerably more experience with penis than Chloe. Did I say that? On camera?
Tell us more about this.
Tell us about the penis colada.
No! That's outrageous.
are above water. Documents ready for authorities. Call back 2 miles from fairway buoy for instructions on traffic. Recommended anchor position for your vessel. Bearing 158 degrees and distance 4.9 miles from Flamenco signal. Bearing 158 and distance 4.9 from Flamenco.
Roger, sir, prepare pilot ladder 1 meter lee side and recommended anchor position bearing 158, distance 4.9 miles from Flamenco signal city.
Right.
Roger, thank you.
Welcome to Panama, guys. Well done. Thank you. If I take your forward running string there, it's about like